What's in the box? Actually, you give me.
Hi Cass, and welcome to another What's in the Box. What's in the box today? We've got the Sonik Gizmo Bite Alarms. Now, these come in 2, 3, 4 bite alarm sets with the Bivvy Light and the receiver. And you can also buy them individually to make a 2 or 3 set up to the next level. I've gone for the 2 bite alarm set because I just wanted to try them, see how they are. I paid £169 for the 2 bite alarms, the receiver and the Bivvy Light. I think it's about £48 I can buy another alarm and just upgrade as I go. Now I know that I could have potentially gone for some Nash or Fox, a little bit more money, but I wanted to try something new, see how they are. I quite like the look of them as well, if I'm honest. I suppose that's a little bit of a tackle tart in there. So let's have a look at what's in the box. So let's have a look what's in the box. First of all, we've got quite a hard, sturdy case that's going to protect your bite alarms while you're out on the bank. Good strong zip with an easy puller. Even in the coldest days you'll be able to get that open. Protective foam is always good. The first thing we see is 2 sets of instructions. One for the bite alarm and the receiver, and one for the Bivvy Light. First of all, we'll have a look at the Bivvy Light. Twist the base off, open the compartment, 3 AAA batteries, twist it back on. It's got a magnetic base, and it's also got a hook so that you can hook it to your bivvy. You've got an on and off button, LED on and off button, volume button, brightness button and delay time. The delay time is so that when it does hook up to your receiver and your bite alarms, the light comes on and it goes off at your designated period of time. So let's quickly turn it on. A long press and it's on. As I said, you can turn the light on manually and you can increase the brightness to your desired brightness. You can turn the volume up and down or completely off. We'll just leave it on a little bit. Actually, we'll turn the LED off. Then we have the remote, and we have the bite alarms. Bite alarms come with a hard plastic case just to protect your bite alarms while they're in the case or while they're on the pod, while there's no rods on it. But on and off button, press and hold and it's on. Then you've got 3 switches, one for the sensitivity, turned right up at the moment for demonstration, different tones, and different volumes. Obviously on the bank you want it loud. When you trigger the alarm for a bite, this one runs. For a drop back, this one lights up. As you noticed, they connect to the Bivvy Light. The central LED will light up the same as the colour of your snag here, so you know which bite alarm is going off. Turn it on. So now we want to turn our receiver on. The V button, long press, and it goes through all the LEDs. This button here, the second one up that looks like a torch, is a torch, as you might expect. Long press, and the torch light comes on. Another long press, and it goes off. One quick press, beeps and buzzes. Another quick press, just buzzes. Another quick press, just beeps. You got an M button, which is the memory, which will tell you which snag ear or which alarm went off last. And now the important button that we're looking for, the S button, to synchronise. So a long press of the S button, just lit up the red one. Now the bite alarm and the receiver are synced to the red one. Repeat the process again for the orange, and the orange one's set up as well. For ease of use, that's amazing. Everything works in synchronicity with each other, so that if your bite alarms go off and you're in the bivvy at night time, you can actually just turn your volume down on your receiver and you will just hear your light. Turn the volume down on your light. You can run it without any volume on anything if you wanted to, and just have the vibrate on. Now another handy feature with these is, if your battery goes in your bite alarm and you don't know, you're going to be sitting there like a plum, just waiting for it to go off and not hearing it. You'll miss any slight knockbacks, liners or anything, so you never know what's the use with. With these, if the battery does go, or somebody takes your bite alarm, because nobody likes to think it happens, but it does, theft happens on the bank, it'll act as an anti-theft device. We'll just turn the power off to this one, and it will set your receiver off. Turn it back on or bring it back into range, change the batteries, whatever, it will shut the receiver up. Can silence the receiver, just press the V button. So we know that when we turn it off, turn the receiver off first, or off. This bite alarm was already turned off. Snag ears first, clip the bottom in, back in the case. This one's still on, and so is the Bivvy Light. So a long press on the on-off button, and now that's off. Long press on the power button here, and that one's off. As I said, on the actual receiver itself, you've got a sensitivity, tone, and a volume. Little powerful speaker. The battery case isn't going to drop off and just get lost on the bank. We've all done it. If I had an issue with anything on these, it would be the plastic threads. But let's be honest, we don't want plastic threads, but we don't want to ruin rod pods. They're not cheap. To replace one of these, £48, you can pick your colour that you buy, so you can make your set up to the 4 by removing these foam inserts and placing in your new alarms. Your little lanyard brings your receiver, in case you wanted to just, I don't know, put a lanyard on. People do it. So that's the Sonik Gizmo. We'll see how they perform and let you know more. So we've had a look at the Sonik Gizmos. What do we think of them? Build quality seems quite good. They're not overly heavy, they're not lightweight either. They've got a lot of functionality. Not all of it I will have said in the what's in the box because I couldn't remember it if I'm honest. It's something that needs to be used on the bank to see what we can get from the best of it. But so far, very happy with it. Would I buy another one? We'll find out when we talk about it on the bank on Saturday. But until then, tight lines, wet nets. One thing I did forget to say is that they have a 500 metre range